This is Buoko Primary School, one of the 18 UPE schools in the Kamuli district that Plan Uganda undertook in the one-year pilot project on enhancing access to quality education. They were chosen basing on their dire need for quality education, which was very poor. Children could not read or write, and the situation demoralized teachers, leading to absenteeism, and some pupils dropped out of school as the parents cared less.
As staff went outside there, they saw that the standards in the quality of education were completely low, and most of the children were just roaming in the villages.
The school was in a total mess because everything was on its own. So we continued like that, registering very poor performance even at PLE. Plan has brought us books, teachers' reference books, and pupils' readers.
Being an experienced educationist and now a head teacher of this school since 2008, Biachika says unless the Ministry of Education provides the necessary scholastic materials to attract the children and proper teachers' accommodation, it will be difficult for the country to achieve quality education.
It is unfortunate that now we have two parallel systems in education. At least those taken to private schools are benefiting more than these who are in government schools, because the others are being paid for and we are lacking funds, and yet we have to compete in the same exams. So I wouldn't say that Uganda generally is getting quality education.
But Plan Uganda is phasing out funding for the project in Kamuli district, which leaves the education partners and parents in the area with a challenge to sustain its activities to ensure that quality education in primary level is achieved.
We are talking of thematic curriculum, but much of the literature is not there. The textbooks are very few. So how do you expect a teacher to teach a child that has nothing to touch?
So whereas the initial starting of UPE was just aiming at increasing the number of children in the schools, but other issues as conscious people of the education sector, we feel the quality of education was compromised.
The district education leadership now wants to advocate that the Ministry of Education benchmarks the project and uses it to influence the rest of the country, since it answers the aims of UPE, especially functional literacy, by the end of the primary cycle. They also want the local government to take over the procurement process of textbooks, and the Ministry of Education and Sports retains the monitoring process.
Agus is a veterinary doctor. He cared for animals when they fall sick. He knows all about animals.
This girl, Sisi Nachinsige, amused the head teachers and educationists at this meeting, who decided to solicit money to encourage her to stay at school. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.